morning to one and all present here, our honorable principal, madam, coordinators, curriculum teachers, parents, and my dear friends. Yes, we have joined together today for the first virtual TECHFEST-Innovation in action, where our little scientists and mathematicians will showcase their projects of maths and science. I, Shloka, and my friend, dear Mahida, feel delighted to welcome you all wholeheartedly on the behalf of entire Dr. Vijaypat Singhania family. Like every other species occasion, let's start this event by offering our prayers to Goddess Saraswati and give a tribute to Mother Saraswati, the embodiment of knowledge. Saraswati Mahabhage, Vidya Kamalochane, Vidya Rupe Vishalakshi, Vidyambe Namaste. Without wasting much of time, let's cap this event. I would now like to call upon Diana for the welcome address.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable principal ma'am, respected teachers, and all my dear friends. Today I, Diana Bhanushali, would heartily welcome you all to the first virtual Tech Fest in our school. I am glad that our school is also encouraging its students at this discipline, as there is a lot of hidden talent in our students. This exhibition is extra special for us as it is an output of equal efforts of students and teachers. So ladies and gentlemen and our dear students, let's start the Tech Fest. Thank you.
Hi. We are surrounded by invisible layer which we can feel but cannot see it, and that is air. Tejas Singh and Man Patel of Class 12 are here to show some properties of air to prove existence and importance.
Good morning everyone. Today I am going to explain how air exerts pressure. Air exerts pressure in all directions. For example, balloon. When we fill the air in the balloon, the balloon blows as the air released from our mouth exerts pressure in the all direction of wall of balloon. So due to this, the balloon blows. To explain how air is necessary for burning. Take 2 candles and cover one of them with the glass. The candle inside the glass continues burning for a while and then get extinguished. The other candle continues burn as it is getting continuous supply of oxygen. This experiment shows that the air is necessary for burning. Thank you.
Good afternoon, respected principal ma'am, teachers and dear parents. Today I, Tejas Singh from 5B, will prove that the air has weight. I have taken the balloon of same size with the same rope and stick it at equal distance. Now I will pin in one balloon. As you can see, the air-filled balloon has came down and the pin balloon has came up. It proves that the air has weight. Now I will show you that the air pressure works upside. I have taken the glass filled with water. Now I will put the paper upside. There is no air bubble. Now I will turn it. The water has not fallen down and the paper remains in. It proves that the air pressure works upside. Thank you.
Super, you both are genius. Fractions are equal parts of a whole or a collection. To know more about fraction and its steps, let's call upon Uttara to explain the same.
Today I, Uttaravani, is going to explain about fraction. Fraction is a number that expresses the equal parts of a whole object. Parts of a whole. Numerals such as 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 4 are called fractions. Numbers named by fractions are called fractional numbers. For example, this is one whole. Here we have divided the whole into 2 equal parts. Each equal part represents 1/2. Here we have divided the whole into 4 equal parts. Each equal part represents 1/4. Here also we have divided the whole into 4 equal parts, and each equal part represents 1/4. Here the shaded part is blue, so the fraction is 3 by 4. Parts of fraction. Numerator. Numerator tells the number of parts taken. Denominator. Denominator tells the total number of parts of a whole. For example, 3 by 8. 3 is the numerator and 8 is the denominator. Types of fraction. Proper fraction. In proper fraction, the numerator is less than the denominator and is always less than 1. For example, 2 by 8. Improper fraction. In improper fraction, the numerator is greater than the denominator and is always greater than 1. For example, 1 by 4 plus 4 by 4 is equals to 5 by 4. Mixed fraction. Mixed fraction has two parts, whole number part and a fractional part. Decimal. Decimal is the fraction with the denominator 10, 100, 1000 and so on. Here this wheel has 10 parts, this side has 5 parts and this side has 5 parts. Now we will take 1 by 10. The decimal value of 1 by 10 is 0.1. Now we will take 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 is equals to 3 by 10. The decimal value of 3 by 10 is 0.1 plus 0.1 plus 0.1 is equals to 0.3. Percent. Percent is the fraction with the denominator 100. For example, when we say 30%, we mean 30 by 100. Equivalent fraction. Two fractions are equivalent if they are of the same size or they represent the same point on a number line. For example, 1/2 is equals to 4 by 8. Always check with cross multiplication. 1 multiplied by 8 is equals to 8 and 2 multiplied by 4 is equals to 8. Thank you.
Thank you, Tra. It was really knowledgeable. Earth is a beautiful planet full of colors due to plants around us. And it can stand due to roots. And we shall class 5th is here to enhance our knowledge about roots.
Then I am going to explain you about the root system. The root system. The root is the main part of the plant. It has gravity force and it is far away from the sun. Functions of root. The root helps the plant to stand in the environment and it is helping the plant to take water and minerals from the soil. Like this plant. This plant root is helping the plant to stand and it is helping the plant to take water and minerals from the soil. Types of root. There are two types of root. Taproot and fibrous root. Taproot. There is a main root which is called as permanent root. This permanent root gives rise to secondary root. And this secondary root further contains tertiary root. And this tertiary root contains root hair. The tip of the root contains growing cells which is protected by the root cap. Over here, this is called as the primary root and this is called as secondary root. This is the tertiary root and this is the root hair. The tip of the root have growing cells from which these roots have been grown and it is covered by the root cap. Example, Tulsi. Fibrous root. There is no main root in fibrous root. It appears like a cluster and they are same stick from the base of the stem. You can see over here there is a group of root and there is no primary root in fibrous root. They are same stick from the base of the root stem. Thank you.
Awesome, Anvesha. Angles are extremely important aspects in life. Rudra Joshi is here to showcase the comprehensive understanding of this topic will help us to find the right angle in life.
What is angle? An angle is formed when two rays have a common endpoint and when two rays originate from the same endpoint and move into two different directions, an angle is formed. We can find angles in various things around us, such as in a pair of scissors, a hockey stick and a chair. The first angle is acute angle, which measures less than 90 degree. The second angle is right angle, which measures 90 degree. The third angle is obtuse angle, which measures more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. The fourth angle is straight angle, which measures 180 degree. The fifth angle is reflex angle, which measures more than 180 degree and less than 360 degree. The last and the biggest angle is complete angle, which measures 360 degree. This is the house. Now I will open the door and explain you types of angle. When I open the door, it comes on 30 degree, which means it is acute angle. When I open it more, it comes on 90 degree, which means it is right angle. When I open it little bit, it comes on 120 degree, which means it is obtuse angle. When I open it more, it comes on 180 degree, which means it is straight angle. When I open it more, it comes on 240 degree, which means it is reflex angle. Assume that this is the center point and door is rotating through this house and again coming on the center point, which measures 360 degree and which means complete angle. Interior and exterior angle. Interior angle. Interior angles are formed within or inside the shape. Here ABC, BCA and CAB are interior angles. Exterior angles. Exterior angles are formed outside between a shape or a line extended from the adjoining side. Here ACD are exterior angles. Thank you.
Thank you, Rudra Joshi. It was really very helpful with our surrounding. Our personal hygiene is also very important to make our body and mind sound. I would like to invite Vrishti Updhya to insight us with personal hygiene.
Good afternoon, parents. Today I, Vrishti Updhya, will tell you how to care of our personal hygiene. Number 1. Head. Proper washing of head with mild soap or shampoo to remove the dust. Combing or brushing of hair to minimize the chances of dandruff. Eyes. Eyes must be washed with clean water to keep them fresh and free from dirt and germs. Always read in well-lit place. While going out in bright sun, always wear sunglasses to protect your eyes from sun's glare. Ears. Do not use sharp and pointed objects to remove earwax as these can damage your eardrum. Wear a shower cap while taking shower as entry of water in your ear may lead to an infection. Nose. Clean the excess mucus of your nose by gently blowing your nose on time. Do not put any object in your nose. Teeth. Teeth should be regularly brushed with toothpaste in proper sequence to avoid bad breath, tooth decay and bleeding of gums. Brushing of teeth should be done after each meal. Too sugary and sticky food should be avoided as these increase the chances of tooth decay. Skin. Taking regularly bath opens the sweat pores and removes the bad odors. Various scalps and folds should be regularly scrubbed and washed with soap. Hands. Wash hands before taking meals and after taking meals. Wash hands with geometrical soap after use of toilets. Cutting nails is very important as overgrown nails interrupt dirt and germs which can enter our body during meals. Cleanliness of clothes. Clothes should be washed regularly with detergent to remove bad odor. Clothes should be changed regularly. Always wear clean uniform to the school. Thank you.
Thank you, Vrishti. It was eye-opening. Speed is measured as a distance covered or traveled per unit of time. Vijaypat is you to take us on a graph to show us how much distance is covered in the given time.
What is speed, distance and time and how can we calculate it? Vijaypat, student standard 5th, will explain you the way speed, distance and time are associated. I set an example of a car race. Between two cars, the distance they have to move is 45 km. While the first car takes 3 hours to complete 45 km, the second car takes 2 hours to complete 45 km. So we conclude that the second car has a better speed than the first car. Here we have used the word speed. What is speed? Speed tells how fast something is moving. Speed is measured as the distance covered traveled per unit. Speed is
better explained when can same distance to be traveled and when two or more different vehicles move through that distance. Each will take different time to reach the distance, which means the vehicle which reached first wins the race and which reached later loses in the above example. We know that the second car has a better speed as it takes less time, but how? As the distance was 45 km for both the cars and the time taken by the second car was less than the first car. We can find speed, distance and time by a formula. You can see this triangle, it is divided into three equal parts, D, S, T. D stands for distance, S stands for speed and T stands for time. If you want to know the formula for speed, put your hand to S and say D upon T, means distance upon time. If you want to know the formula for time, put your hand to T and say D upon S, means distance upon speed. If you want to know the formula for distance, put your hand to D and check S multiplied by T, means speed multiplied by time. First we will find speed. You can see the car drives 24 kilometers in 2 hours. So what was the speed of the car? Distance is 24 kilometers, time is 2 hours. Speed we have to find. Speed is equal to 24 upon 2. It means 24 divided by 2 is equal to 12. So the answer is speed is equal to 12 km per hour. Now we will find time. If I walk 20 meters and my speed is 3 meters per second, so how much time did I take to move 20 meters? Distance is 20 meters, speed is 3 meters per hour. Time we have to find. Time is equal to 20 upon 3. It means 20 divided by 3 is equal to 4. So the answer is 4 seconds. Now we will find distance. If a bike speed is 5 km per hour and it moved 5 hours, so how much distance did it cover? Speed is equal to 5 km per hour, time is equal to 5 hours. Distance we have to find. Distance is equal to 5 multiplied by 5 is equals to 25. So the answer is 25 km. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.
Wow, that was really fast and meaningful. Thank you. When I walk, sit, or whatever I do, I see someone is following me silently. Hey, that's my shadow. Here, I have Vijaypat and Kashvi to explain the phenomenon of formation of shadow and the role of light in it.
Today I, Vansh, and I, Kashvi, is going to tell that what is light and shadow, is going to tell that what is transparent, translucent and opaque objects. So now, let's start with Vansh.
So, what is light? Light is a source of energy and light is having a special property that is known as rectum propagation. That means the light runs in a straight line. So, this I will show you with an activity. So, over here I have took 3 CD and for making its base I have took 6 clips. And over here for source of light I have took a torch and a black paper. So, when I am keeping the torch here, so we are able to see the light on the black paper. But when we are moving the second CD, so we are not able to see the light on the black paper because light runs in a straight line. So when it is running in a straight line, so the second CD is blocking the path of the light. So now Kashvi will tell you that what is translucent, transparent and opaque object.
So, here I have a torch and here I have a transparent sheet. See, through this transparent sheet, we can see light or things clearly because light can pass through it completely as it is a transparent object. Through this polythene bag, I can see very faint light on any object as light passes through it partially as it is a translucent object. See through this. I cannot see anything as it does not let light to pass through it as it is an opaque object. It blocks light completely, therefore we can see clear shadow. Now Vaish will tell that what is shadow.
So, for making shadow, first we need a source of light, an opaque object and screen. So, when I am keeping the source of light at the right,
A dark patch is formed in the left that is known as the shadow of an opaque object. So the size of the shadow is dependent on the direction of source of light. When we are keeping the source of light at the right, the shadow is formed in the left. When we are keeping the source of light at the left, the shadow is formed in the right. The shortest shadow is formed when we keep the source of light at the head of the opaque object.
Thank you. Awesome. It is so well explained.
Now I would like to call upon Hasya to add more flavors to our exhibition by his puzzle game to test mathematical skills and teach us easy and interesting tricks of calculation by secret sum puzzle.
I, Asya from 5th standard. Today, I will show you a simple math secret sum puzzle. Let's see how to make this. For this, take one circular shape disk and arrange the number in the same. First, I kept here 274342568 and 1. And next, we will take one more circle of smaller size so we can see the number clearly. We need to arrange the 3 discs if of sum of 3 discs equal all same. Observe here, I am rotating the sum and the sum should be same. For example, I kept here 0 plus 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. Observe here, 7 plus 2 plus 1. So sum is not same. So 1, 2, 3. Every straight line the length should be same. For example, I kept here 0 plus 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. But 1.5 plus 2 like not 1. I will show the solution for this. So I will show the solution for this. 0 plus 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. 1 plus 8 plus 3 is equal to 12. 8 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 12. 6 plus 6 plus 0 is equal to 12. You can see on the same time the sum is 12. Now 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 12. Now I can make a difference just little call. Everybody has enjoyed this secret sum puzzle.
Thank you, Hasya. That was really miraculous. Water is vital for all forms of life. So it is important to keep it safe and clean for us. Our little scientist Tanmay Singh is going to explain us few methods of water purification.
Water, if there is magic on this planet, it is contained in water. I, Tanmay Singh, is here to explain you how to keep this precious magical water safe. It is contained in 3 states in nature. First, solid ice. Second, liquid water. And third, gas that shows the boiling water vapor. Rainwater is the purest form of water. It gets mixed with the soil, so before drinking it, we need to treat it properly. The water gets mixed with the soil in the glass. I am going to clean this water by using sedimentation, decantation and filtration to make it potable. Allowing the impurities to settle down without disturbing sediment is called sedimentation. Then slowly remove the water to another container without disturbing sediment is called decantation, like this. I am using seal to filter. You can also use clean white cloth or filter paper to filter if has some husk inside it. Now we got clean water, but still it contains some impurities inside it. So we can put it for boiling for 20 minutes and then keep it to cool down.
There we got a clean and safe water, and this water is safe for consumption. This is the clean water. I hope you all will use clean and safe water and don't waste it. Thank you.
It was astonishing, Tanmay. Gorika is here to explain circle as it is derived from a Greek word that means hoop or ring. So let's enjoy a fulfilled merry-go-round ride with circles.
I, Gorka Sharma, will explain you about circle. In the amazing world of geometry, circle is one of the most fascinating and unique figures. Normally, geometrical figures are made by joining straight line, but circle is formed differently. Here you can see a triangle, a quadrilateral, a pentagon, hexagon, heptagon and octagon. If we increase the number of sides, we get the circle shape. So we can say that circle is a geometrical figure which is curved everywhere and is not having any edges. Now, I will explain you about the important concepts of circle. Center. This is the center of the circle. All the points on the circle are equidistant from the center point. It is called the center of the circle. Radius. The straight line signifies the common distance from the center point. It is called the radius. Chord. The line joining any two points on the circle is called chord. Diameter. The line which passes through the center of the circle is called the diameter. It is the biggest chord of the circle. It divides the circle into two equal halves. Sector. If we cut the circle along its two radii, we get a sector. It's just like slice of pizza. Segment. If we cut the circle along its chord, it becomes the segment. Concentric circle. The circles having the same center is called concentric circle. Circumference. The boundary line of the circle is called the circumference. Circle is not only one of the most interesting chapters to learn, but very important geometrical figure for human existence. Circle is an integral part of our everyday life. Right from a child playing with a ball, kids playing with frisbee, girls wearing bangles, rubber band, mom cooking chapati, etc. looks like circle. No vehicle can move without wheel. That is circle. Our universe is made up of small object in circle shape. Celestial object like sun, moon, planets, etc. looks like circle. Here you can see the globe, a small model of our planet Earth. It also appears as to be a tiny light object from far off planets. To conclude just one light aside, we need to study circle chapter very carefully, otherwise we will get a circle in our exam results. That is 0.
That was truly a fun. Thank you, Gorika. Nature us in all the best ways and maintain its balance meticulously. In this one is food chain. Swara Goswami is here to incite our knowledge through her model.
Ma'am, teachers and all my dear friends. Today I am going to explain you the food chain and food web. Food chain is unidirectional, means a single chain moving in one direction. For example, crops are eaten by grasshopper, grasshopper is eaten by frog, frog is eaten by snake, and snake is eaten by eagle. This wire shows the flow of energy in one direction. Food web. Many food chains are connected and form a net, means web. So, grass is eaten by rabbit, rabbit is eaten by lion. Grass is eaten by goat and goat is eaten by lion. Grass is eaten by grasshopper and grasshopper is eaten by bird and that bird is eaten by eagle. Here, three chains are connected to each other and form a web. So, Here, grass is eaten by rabbit and that rabbit is also eaten by eagle and this goat is also eaten by eagle. I hope you have understood the food chain and food web. Thank you.
Beautiful, Swara. We need to examine ourselves before disturbing the balance in nature. That's where we are heading. Every addition to true knowledge is an addition to true power. Dev Patel is here to demonstrate you maths puzzle based on addition.
Today I am going to show you maths puzzle based on addition. We need to use 1 to 7 numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now these 7 numbers we need to use. We should place it within the circle. But the condition is the sum of the number, right? The sum of the number in the every straight line should be equal. If we put 7 in the middle, 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now you can see total coming out of 14 like 1 plus 7 plus 6 is equals to 14. 2 plus 7 plus 5 is equals to 14. 3 plus 7 plus 4 is equals to 14. Now we will change the place of the middle number. 7 to 1. 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now you can see total coming out of 10 like 2 plus 1 plus 7 is equals to 10. 3 plus 1 plus 6 is equals to 10. 4 plus 1 plus 5 is equals to 10. Now one more time we will change the place of the middle number. 1 to 4. 3 here, 2, 1, 7, 6 and 5. Now you can see total coming out of 12 like 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equals to 12. 2 plus 4 plus 6 is equals to 12. 1 plus 4 plus 7 is equals to 12. Hope you have enjoyed. Thank you.
Thank you, Dev. That was truly mesmerizing. There are so many mythological stories around us regarding eclipse means grahan, like a denom comes and eat moon and sun on a particular day and make them disappear. But that is not the truth. So let me invite our secret agent Ayush Parekh to reveal the truth behind this.
We all have heard many mythological stories by our grandparents, parents, etc. But are they true? So today I, Ayush Parekh of class 5th A, is going to reveal one of them. Eclipse. What is eclipse? The formation of shadow from one heavenly body to another heavenly body is known as eclipse. It is also known as grahan in Hindi. We have two types of eclipse in our solar system. Solar eclipse, which means Surya Grahan, and lunar eclipse, which means Chandra Grahan. This is solar eclipse. In solar eclipse, the moon rotates around the earth, and when it comes in the between of the sun and the earth and all three are in a straight line, solar eclipse occurs. In solar eclipse, the sunlight directly falls on the moon and the particular part of the earth is covered with moon's shadow, and that certain part of the earth is unable to see the sun. Solar eclipse occurs only on a new moon day. So this was solar eclipse. In lunar eclipse, the moon rotates around the earth, and when it comes behind the earth and all three are in a straight line, lunar eclipse occurs. In lunar eclipse, the sunlight directly falls on the earth and the shadow of the earth covers the moon. So on that day, we can see the moon in red, orange or in gold color. Lunar eclipse occurs only on a new moon day. This was lunar eclipse. I hope you all understood what is solar and lunar eclipse. Thank you.
Mind blowing, Ayush. Well done. I would now call upon Dviti to propose the vote of thanks.
Thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude. Gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. I, Kriti, feel proud to stand before you to propose a vote of thanks. I extend my wholehearted thanks to our dearest principal, Madam Mrs. Ravindra Grewal, for mentoring us all through. My special thanks to our beloved teachers and coordinators for their constant, determined guidance to boost our confidence. I extend thanks to our participants for giving their best and making this event a grand success. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Dviti. I once again thank each and everyone present here. Thank you.